Now, this video I'm gonna leave it alone because they might delete it. So you might delete it, and because I find that it shouldn't be deleted. This video is part number 2. It's about comparing between Pakistan and the so-called Israeli state, because Dennis Prager have mentioned something about it. Now, again and again, the Pakistanis are natives in this region, and some of them, not some of them, the majority of them, those who moved, all of those who moved are natives. Maybe some certain Mongolism, no, let's not go there. But the Mongols are, now regardless of the faith and the religion issues. So the most of them and the majority of them who moved from India to Pakistan are native in India. Who forced them? Go to the West and you will understand everything. Now this big dark machine. The Pakistanis are in India. Pakistan is India, and India is Pakistan, and Bangladesh is India. This is called the whole Indian soil. There is a lot of people who are so-called Hindus right now, calling themselves Hindus, are not Hindus, Indians, not from India, not from what it's called India right now. They came from outside. Who empowered them? Now this need to go to details, but I think I have explained a lot. Who empowered them? Exactly, this dark machine which got something to do with the so-called Israeli state. I'm trying my best to show, not to cross the line here. Why? Why Islam is a threat to the so-called Israelis? Because the so-called Hindus will only worship the cow. They don't care about the Holy Land. They don't care about Middle East. They are Hindu river. Are they all, especially these racist leaders, are they from India? No. So many among them, not even from what's called India right now. He gives some example. He mentioned some example. I'm wondering, someone at this age, why he's making such fool statements. The so-called Israelis are intruders to the whole land, the whole Middle Eastern. They are goys, yes? They got nothing to do with the region. The devil is investing on them. That's why those Jews always say to each another, we have no problem with those Hindu and the so-called Hindus, regardless of the legitimacy of who should call himself Hindu there. What is Hinduism? What is essentially Hinduism? And what is the book that prophesied Muhammad as a final messenger and the supreme God, the creator of existence, Allah, and things to do with the ancient God of China, Allah, who sent messenger? No, regardless of this. So the so-called Israelis, the Jews say, India is not an enemy. India have no plans when it's come to the Middle East. Not like those Muslims. Not like even those Pakistanis. That's why we need to give more lies about Pakistan and destroy them, because they have some plans to do with Middle East, because they worship Allah, the creator of existence. What about you so-called Israelis? Oh, the wild beasts. That's why they're bringing the anger of God. That's why they are corrupted. That's why they relate themselves to something they got nothing to do with. That's why the majority of them know that they are goys and insist on creating darkness. So of course for the West and other groups, the so-called Christian, Islam is a big problem. Islam, ideology, cult. Now they help us, the goy so-called Israelis. And the so-called Israelis. So both of these two groups, which we call people of the book, are the biggest enemy to what God wants you to do, to overcome sin and darkness, and to liberate the human spirit. They always bring lies about Islam and create reactions and prepare wars and problems, you understand me, and empower the so-called Hindus and the so-called Buddhists, because the so-called Hindus want to worship their cow, if they care, want to worship their cow. Doesn't want to eat any cow. Don't give a fuck about the Holy Land. Please, Pakistanis, Muslim, there is an instruction. This city called Jerusalem is their first holy city. Like Kaaba, Mecca and things like that. I am here explaining to you as a result. I can give you more. We should go to more details. Why the Pakistani Muslim moved. What happened through the 4 centuries of colonizing India? What about the so-called Hindus and what was happening there? And things happened here and here. And who's behind establishing Pakistan to be a country for people who are originally from the big part of India. They are not like flashes going to the Holy Land, or Russians or Ashkenazis. Do you understand me? Or Persian, got nothing to do. Holy Land, both the so-called Israeli Persian had the guts of the Muslim Arab, and the Persian so-called Shiite had the guts of the Muslim Arabs. Who's behind it? The so-called Israelis, Jew, the people of God. You see the curse? I'm trying to explain to you. Where is your ancestor? What is this institute of monkeys and pigs? It's mentioned in the Quran. I'm saying to you, it's mentioned. Let's read the Bible, page after page. You call yourself a Jew, we call yourself a Christian. Study things. You're bad. Bringing the anger of God, and those who went astray lost their way. Why in Quran the so-called Christian lost their way? Why? The so-called Israeli, the Jew, bringing the anger of God. Why Quran? Muhammad wrote it there. Muhammad cannot read or write. Muhammad thought about it. Okay, the so-called Christian, they lost their way. Ding! And the so-called Israelis. No, there was a real Israelis, my ancestor there. Jews, you bring the anger or wrath of God. Those people are mushrik. Muhammad alone in that cave. Go to curse, go to decree, go to the darkness, go to destruction. I curse you. So there is a big difference. Someone at this age shouldn't mention Pakistan. But why he mentioned Pakistan? And 1 million died. Why he mentioned Pakistan? Because they hate any Muslim nation. Any human being, institute, nation, family, trying their best to be obedience to the instruction of God. What God wants you to do through this era, they don't want him. They destroy him. They destroy his nature, destroy his society. That's it. That's why, who is the biggest enemy to the nation or the people of God? Who? This is concerning your judgment day, but definitely you are creating tribulation, and definitely there will be a great, dark, terrible price that you will pay when it's come to the long term in this life. But absolutely in the hereafter, after death, hellfire for eternity. All these dark groups have caused a problem. I am here not explaining about Islam. I'm explaining about my personal issues, my personal case. Something bad happened to my family. Leave my family alone now. Something happened to me, of course, but to me. And I don't deserve this. I just don't deserve it. Yes, I don't deserve it. Maybe you deserve far worse than the darkness that I have dealt with. Allah have protected me. Those who I explain about have something to do with the dark where you are dealing with right now. He shall answer. Allahumma ameen.